Hi, I'm Celia Ramsey.
And I'm Libby McLaren.
We're going to teach you some warm-up exercises, things to limber up your body so that you're relaxed enough to limber up your voice. So here's the first one I'm going to show you. I'm going to just show you that you need to get your shoulders to go up to your ears, and then you need to drop them comfortably down as far as you can. Let them stretch a little down in that downward position. And then up to your shoulders, your ears, and then down to the floor, lower those shoulders. But while you do that, keep your spine comfortably straight. Stack your head on top of your neck, on top of your spine. Sit comfortably so that your feet are both on the floor, flat. Hopefully you're sitting in a chair that makes this really easy. And once again, you're going to lift your shoulders to your ears, and you're going to lower them to the floor. So that just helps loosen up your shoulders. Now here's another thing. Back in the day when I was in PE, you were taught to roll your neck, and it's apparently not the right thing to do when it comes to healthy vertebrae. So what I would like to teach you is put one hand, I'm putting my right hand under my right leg, and then I'm going to lower, that just basically stabilizes this arm. I'm going to lower my chin to my chest, and I'm going to roll my left ear to my left shoulder so that this stretch happens right in here, and hold it for at least 10, but better if you can hold it for 15 seconds. And I don't know how long it's gone, so I think we're moving into 7, 8, 9, 10, and then slowly relax to the neutral central position. Think about stacking. And then remove your right hand and put your left hand under your left leg, chin to chest, and roll your right ear to your right shoulder, and hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back up gently. We always want to do things gently. In the world of yoga, it's always said, go with your pleasure, go with what's comfortable, and this is no different. So now I'd like you to just lift your arms up and raise your arms as high as you can. Look up to the ceiling. Stretch your right hand up higher, your left hand up higher. Wiggle your fingers. Bring your arms down gently by your side. And let's do this cool finger thing. This is called flamenco hands. You're going to lead with your pinky and come up and then rotate around. Almost leading with your pinky and then coming back the other way. And then just kind of shake them out a little bit. And there you go. There's some nice things to just loosen up so you feel comfortable and relaxed. Because tension is the enemy of the vocalist. What have you got?
Okay, let's start with vowels. We sing on our vowels. So we'll think of A, E, O, U. So we'll go A, E, O, U. And this gives room for an octave lower if you're a man really low. I know it is lower than me, but women will be here, and feel free to sing an octave lower, octave higher. We say A, E, O, U, up half a step. A, E, O, U. 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 Let's go back down. A, E, O, U. Comfortable breath in. A, E, O, U. Breath. A, E, O, U. Breath. A, E, O, U. A, E, O, U. Last one. A, E, O, U.
Good. Cool. I was tempted to do it with you, but then I thought it might be clearer for everybody else if I just kept quiet. So anyway, here's a funny, goofy thing to do that also helps limber up your voice, and that's just to pretend you're on a roller coaster with your vocal cords, which is so start high and go, As low as you can go, and go back up over the moon. Doing that a couple of times just kind of lets you run through the whole gamut of what you got. Anyway, well, you may have something a little more constructive than that.
Oh, that's a good one, though. I'm a big fan of that one. Here's one, we'll go ning. So like if we were to say sing, there's that part where the back of your tongue is up against what we call the soft palate because, well, it's soft, as opposed to the hard palate, which is by where your teeth are, and it's hard palate because it's hard. So the ing, so we'll go ning, 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 ning. Ning, 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 ning. Three more up. Ning, 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 ning. Back down with ting, 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 ting. Ting, 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 ting.
Ooh, I like that.
I like that one.
So I'm going to tell you something that I learned a long time ago that I think is really cool, which is you will probably have noticed that as you're doing these warm-ups and you tend to sing up to the higher notes, that you kind of raise your eyebrows and you kind of raise your shoulders, and you might even lean your head back and let your chin lift or your forehead lift or something like that. And then when you get down to the lower notes, you kind of tend to, I was even aware while Libby was doing that last exercise that I found myself actually beginning to move down. So we kind of tend to do this. However, that actually encourages a kind of tension. And if you find when you're singing that you have tension in your voice, you just feel like you're tight and you're tired and you don't really understand why, think about which notes you're singing. And when you go for something that's higher or you're ascending, like if we did 1, 5, 8, 1, 3, 5, 8, 5, 3, 1, which correspond with the number of notes that you're singing. If you're 1, 3, 5 are the intervals, and 8 is of course the octave. And if that doesn't make sense to you, don't worry. Just sing these notes. La, 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 la. So the inclinations go la, 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 la. To counterbalance that, go the other way with your hand. Use your hand to go la, 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 la. Make your hand go down as your voice goes up and vice versa. La, 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 la. I'm going to stop there. We can descend, but let's go back to the beginning. La, 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 la. We'll go down. La, so we're not going to think low, we're going to think high. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. And I'm going to say what's happening here is there's a kind of transference of energy. If you are making a gesture with your body that tells you you're going in a different direction while focusing on the notes that you're actually singing, it actually creates a counter tension of sorts. I'll never forget being in a calligraphy class and the instructor telling me, you should be so relaxed I can just take that pen right out of your hand. Well, I had the steel grip and she couldn't take that thing away from me for hell or love or money. So she gave me a pencil to hold in my left hand and I put the eraser on the paper I was practicing on, and then my right hand was completely relaxed. I had all the tension in this hand. We do some interesting transferences of energy when we sing. So if you find tension, look at trying to see if you can't counter it with some gesture or other, whatever you decide works for you.
Cool. Okay, I'll finish up this warm-up part. We'll go, let's go. Doobah 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 doo. 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 Back down. Doobah 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 doo. Doobah 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 doo. Doobah 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 doo. Last one. Doobah 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 doo. So do these warm-ups, do the physical things, think about what Celia is telling you, sing along with me, make these things happen. It'll make you a better singer. It pulls your brain into focus as you begin to do work on harmony singing, and plus which is just fun to sing along. So thanks for joining us on the warm-up video. We'll see you soon.